Yeah, of course.
What's up, guys? I've got Joe and Helen with us, and Joe is actually a part of our beta bots program, and he took it, just ran with it, and started selling bots. And I just wanted to pick his brain on this bot that you can see on the screen right now. It's a giveaway bot flow. And Joe, tell us how much you've made from selling this basic flow.
When that course first came out, we were already selling other things Facebook-wise and reputation. So, so when you first launched it, what blew us away is like, this is something that, well, everybody needs for a local business. I already run a martial arts school, but it's already run by other people. I own it, but other people run it. And so Helen and I and Ed, my brother, said, look, I think we could sell a crap house of these things. So what we did is we just thought about every advantage to a chat bot that you can think of, every sizzle you can think of. And you already had this whole giveaway thing, which I thought was brilliant, because in martial arts, the challenge you have is nobody wants to spend money on advertising.
Yeah.
And so it's a way for them to almost instantly have 100 or 200 leads coming in, and they can see the power of the bot. So we did a little over 12 grand, and we did that in like less than a month, but we went like batshit crazy with it. I mean, we had huge email list, phone calls, follow up, and we just wanted to sell a bunch of them. And what's amazing is that the one that we did, which was top level, was that the top level? Like this guy came on, he was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu school, and when I was talking to him, he says, I thought it was bullshit that, you know, the leads and all the promises, but something about it piqued his interest. So on the phone, he says, yeah, I'm going for it. He purchased the bot because we were selling them like $8.99, $9.97, kind of in that ballpark.
Yeah.
And in his first week, how many did he get for his leads?
In his first week, he had over a lot. I think within 3 days, he had 36 leads.
Yeah, but then at that end of the thing, he was at 100 and something.
Yeah, he was at like 137, 147 in a week.
So for a gym to get 147 leads after the first week.
Yeah.
So then we took that one, and then we emailed, hey, top level just got 141 leads. You're missing out. So that's how we got a couple of successes, and then emailed those to other gyms. Just took off. You know.
That's awesome. And it was this basic flow, right? This doesn't look too complicated.
It's not complicated. It's the one that you already had in there. It's the giveaway flow that every local business should just at least do once to see the power of the chatbots. Yeah.
Awesome. Can you walk us through just real quick what's involved in this kids martial arts giveaway flow?
Sure, absolutely. Sweet. So we always start off and asking them if they're ready to win.
And I love the like 5% that say no, and then they always go back and click yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yes. So it starts off just asking them if they want to win, and then we went into like a series of questions asking them, like, obviously their best email, the phone number, let them know that like when the contest is going to end, and then we started asking some questions like, are they a member? Are they not a member? And I really wanted to segment everybody out. So this way, the people who are a member, I could ask even more additional questions as to how they think the school is going currently. And so we did things like, you know, how old are your children? So we kind of get an idea of how many kids are coming in. Would they be interested in trying? And we let them know that they've been entered. Been entered. What we did is I have it set up to continue in the sequence after this to go in and get another message in about 10 minutes from us, letting us, you know, asking them to do more. If they're not a member, so then it kind of gives them on here, you know, we're offering a pass, so went them through the pass. If by chance anyone said no, which very few people did, it then took them to the website for them to go in and really kind of see all the different things that we offer. I feel like a lot of people entered, and when they went through it, you know, we got less no's than yeses, and really everyone really wanted that free pass.
Nice.
And then it was hooked up to, at the end of the giveaway, that we announced who the winner was through that, and that was phenomenal. Like the open rate on that was crazy. Like I sent it out, and all of a sudden my whole phone just started blowing up.
Yeah, that's awesome. So Joe, when you were starting out, so you made this bot for a martial arts studio, you got them results, and then it probably got easier to sell this messenger bot to other martial arts studios, right?
Yeah.
That's all. So you were able to say, like, we generated this many leads for a martial arts studio with this bot flow, and you can have it for $8.99 or $9.97, whatever you were selling it for.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Take me through the sales process. Like, how did you initiate conversations with business owners, and how did you sell them on this flow? And let's just leave it there. How'd you do that?
Well, that niche is obviously, since I own one, it's easy to come into that game and say, I'm an owner.
Mm-hmm.
And, we all want new customers coming in for free.
Mm-hmm.
But the sales process is always interesting because I feel that statistically speaking, I've been selling gym memberships forever.
Mm-hmm.
I have sold millions of dollars worth of just gym memberships. We've been involved in gym. So sales has never been an issue because, as you know, sometimes you just got to ask the right questions and just be quiet. And when they respond, you already know some of their pain points and just ensure them. And I had no problem putting a guarantee on these things. So there were several times that I said, look, if it doesn't work in 30 days, I'm giving you your money back because I'm confident. And if you do it right, we did have one school in Texas who didn't do it right. So he told us, I emailed my list. I put a post up, and he only had 6 people come into the bot. And me and Helen had to do some digging around and found out he never emailed his list. He never put the post up. And so, look, there are those school owners versus the other ones that were very active with it and wanted to launch it. So I personally think it's not a difficult process to close on this because there's really no other option. You said this in your course. Emails are kind of dead. What else are they going to do? Facebook ads are too expensive. So this is an opportunity for them to get 100 leads coming in less than a week or 2 weeks max. What else can you do to get that many leads coming in a couple of weeks for that kind of money?
Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And so it's very easy. If anybody's struggling, I would just have to question, maybe you're just not talking correctly because the bots do literally sell themselves. I think they do in our experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So how many of these did you sell? Roughly, you said you did this for a month of selling like this type of flow. How many sales did you get from that?
So you're looking at, again, anywhere from 800 to a grand each. So 15, 16 gyms we just wanted to pick up. So what ended up happening too, which is great, we picked up a franchise of a gym. It's an all women's gym that we're kind of negotiating because she's launching. She has 2 locations. She's getting bigger. So those are the clients that I think. So I think at the end of the day, everybody should pick a niche. Even if you go to, there's enough karate schools and CrossFit gyms out there that'll at least do the one up. They'll buy it one time. But within that niche, there's a lot of these other ones that have several locations. They are looking for people to take over their Facebook ads. So it's not just selling those bots. We actually picked up clients that were actually doing their full, like their Facebook ads now, and we've taken over their.
That's awesome.
Which is
marketing.
Yeah, which are marketing.
Yeah.
So right now, our biggest one is this all girl, female, bad girl fitness kind of thing, and that's exciting because that's residual every month. She wants somebody to take over all the marketing, Facebook chat bots, and do it all. So that's really the golden nugget in all of it, right?
That's awesome. Yeah, you can get them instant results with a messenger bot and then upsell them to your other services.
Absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah.
So what did you do after you sold this flow? How did you tell them to set it up? You said they should send it out via email, which is awesome. So you taught them how to make a URL link or something like that. What exactly did you do?
It was really hands off for them. Helen was the one that says, you do nothing. Just give me access to it. Everything's done for you. She said, I'm doing the post. So I think the other sell point was, you don't have to do anything. Helen will call you. She'll run through everything. It'll all be done for you. And just give us your email list. We'll even email for you. And so a lot of these schools thought, wow, for the $8.99, you're going to do everything. And they can still see everything. And Helen, it's just good customer service. And either Helen, I, or Ed would always call, are we set? How's everything look? So we were just more about the customer service end of it, and they like that. Like anybody that says, you're going to do it all for me.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm just going to see people come in like that. That's a good sign.
That's awesome. And I love how you started with this flow. This flow generates results for businesses.
Yeah.
And from here, besides selling them additional services, you can sell them new flows. You can sell them, oh, they're having an issue with onboarding their clients. So like I was talking to a student yesterday who said for this hot yoga studio, they need to inform the people before they come in that they can't eat for like 2-3 hours or something like that. Yeah. And like you can send out a messenger broadcast to those people that are coming in and tell them, like, instruct them on what to do. And there's so many different things. You just need to ask your clients, like, what do you need help with? What do you need automated? And then from there, you can upsell them to different flows. And then Helen could take it from there and say, hey, a new flow is $497. And it can help your business do X, and Helen will take care of that. And just rock it out for you. So that's just an additional thing you can do to this. But I love that you made over $10,000 on this flow. That's pretty basic, but that generates massive freaking results. So.
Yeah, and if you pick an industry, for example, in martial arts, which is nice, most schools have different programs. So a couple schools said you got to do a flow for kids, then you got to do a flow for my jiu-jitsu class, then can you do a flow for my kickboxing class? So that was like we need 3 of these things. So that also made the process easier too, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any last points that you want to add here? Or anything else you want to say, Joe? This has been awesome. Thank you for showing us the flow. Any last remarks?
I think what we felt with CrossFit gyms, because we were hitting some of the CrossFit gyms, they are so burned by other people offering all sorts of ways to get clients for CrossFit gyms. And I think why we're able to close them on a chatbot is I think what they were looking for is, so the big concern was, we've already spent $1,000 on some other guys, blank, blank, and blank. We've been burned or it didn't work. So I think if anybody's selling it, please remember that they are gyms. Most of these gyms are not making a ton of money. They just want something that's really working. And if you're willing to just have better customer service. So Casey was this CrossFit gym. He said, no, I've been burned too many times. And then I was talking like, look, we'll call every day at a specific time. Helen will call every day, so you know we're here for you.
Oh, yes.
He loved that. It's like, you promise? I'm like, absolutely. Like, you know, I'm asking for $1,000. I'm definitely going to give you a call. So just that alone of just being willing to talk to them a couple of days and get it all set up for them. I think that was kind of the push over for them to say, I trust you. You guys are the real deal. And if you're going to help me out, then it's a yes. So that,
I love it.
Big thing.
Yeah, the 2 things I love about your business, Joe, is that you differentiate yourself by going into local businesses with fucking cupcakes and that sort of thing. And then also, like my buddy Tony Tovar likes to say, is you got to do client therapy. You've got to work hand in hand with your client, make sure that they're happy, just be their business partner and be their friend and just take care of them. And I think you do that really, really well. And I really admire that about your business.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Awesome, Joe. Thanks for being here, and thanks for sharing the bot flow. And I'm sure a lot of people will get a lot of value out of watching this. So I'm excited to hear everybody's feedback. So
awesome.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.